Welcome back. It's 6:45. You know, taking care of an aging parent or relative is nothing new, but that doesn't mean that it isn't without its challenges. And joining us to talk about it this morning is Sally Justice. And there is a great event happening, next weekend that will help people prepare for this challenge. Tell us about that.
Yeah, next Saturday at the Suburban Collection Showplace. It's the 14th annual Solutions for Family Caregiver Expo. And it's a great event for families who are caring for an aging loved one, caring for someone with disabilities, or even concerned about their own long-term needs and care, to come and visit with all of the experts that will be there. We'll have about 120 exhibitors. We'll have educational seminars going on throughout the day, and lots of great information.
And this is something that affects more people than we realize because all of us are so focused on our own lives. But it is a challenge, especially when you have someone who is getting up there in age and needs more help and they can't manage on their own.
Yeah, it can be really overwhelming for families to not know where to turn for help, and they often find themselves in the situation in the middle of a crisis when there's a health issue, and you know, they really need to know where to go for help and support, and they're also juggling a lot of responsibilities, so it can be very overwhelming and stressful as well.
On top of that, you have the financial concerns that come up. You have caring for that mother or father or grandparents' personal effects, their personal matters that they've accumulated over a lifetime. Have these numbers actually gone up? Because I know a lot of the big homes in Detroit had 3 generations in one home. Have the numbers actually gone up as far as the number of parents living with their children? That's
a really good question. They say that over 10% increase in the number of caregivers in the last 3 years, just in our area. And people are living longer. They're dealing with chronic illness. The baby boom generation obviously is aging. So all of these reasons, and also the affordability of being able to hire someone to come in the home and care for your loved one is challenging. Yeah.
Also, I would imagine just the simple fact of getting along and being able to deal with the stresses that come with, let's say, a loved one who has dementia, and then you also have children in the house. There are things that you need to take into account to discuss with everyone that grandmom or granddad is, you know, he needs to be watched a little more carefully. The whole family is involved.
That's absolutely true. Communication is so important, and really understanding, you know, having good communication between the family members, the parent, the caregiver, and the parent, and also other members of the family. Family dynamics can be really challenging during that time.
Now, understand there will be several presentations given during this event. What kind of information will be disseminated?
Driving is a huge issue sometimes for caregivers. You know, is it safe for mom or dad to continue driving? And the AAA, the Auto Club group, will be talking about keeping the keys, but they'll be talking a lot about, you know, the safety in terms of how to remain driving safely or when it's time to stop driving. We'll also have experts from HAP and Blue Cross Blue Shield who will be talking about Medicare and Medicaid and how the ACA affects you know, seniors, and we'll have Silver Sneakers will be there from Blue Cross Blue Shield. Priority Health will be there talking about chronic illness and how to manage that. And also we have some elder law attorneys who will be offering free legal advice. So legal tips for caregivers, how to manage and negotiate, you know, manage long-term care, Medicaid and VA benefits.
All right, well, that is excellent information, and you see it there on the screen, the dates and times that you'll be able to participate in this event. We will also have more information on our website. That is WXYZ.com. Sally Justice, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.